think we're live, despite this saying we're not. I think we are. So welcome to our Pacific Rim US stand-up. Today with me, Patrick and Vijay. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Nice. So we'll maybe start with you, Vijay.
Yeah. I updated all comments on my branch control related authorization. I finished Patrick comments and you. I did not remove before some of the file you mentioned yesterday. I removed today. Updated all, then PR and all the tests are passed. It is ready for the review. Okay, that is update.
Okay. Okay. So do you have any question?
No
Do you have any blocker? No.
No.
Okay. Cool. Patrick.
Pretty much the only thing I did today besides the Scrum this morning was I went over the project with Sidhu, who's in Kenya, and he wants to work on the project with us, and spent about an hour with him. He's actually running a code camp in Kenya, so he's pretty advanced in terms of his Rails knowledge, but he wants to learn more. Hopefully we can teach him more in this project, I'm not sure. But that was pretty much it for me, no blockers.
Okay, cool. So for me today, yesterday I reviewed all the PRs that were outstanding. I commented on all of them. I merged the PR for Mailgun as well, and yesterday I think that was it. And today, during the day, I created a PR for the Hangout connection in order to be able to change the title on the website of Agile Ventures. When you change the title on the Hangouts, you'll see it on the website as well. And I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any question? Anything?
You mentioned.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Victor.
Yeah, you mentioned in the website that key you are provided for the Mailgun application that YAML file we had to update.
Sorry, I couldn't understand what you said.
Yeah, you mentioned in the chat that the Mailgun key will provide a meeting.
Okay, do you need the key? That's it?
Yeah, you mentioned.
Okay.
I just read the.
Just be careful because we have a limit, a daily limit of emails. So let's try not to get over it. Okay. Yes, Patrick.
Excuse
You
me?
were saying? No.
No.
You were saying nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, what is the mail limit? Is it 300 or something like that?
I don't
Actually, I can
remember what's the limit for the account. But let me just check it out. See if I can see that. Okay, so it was good today. We had a bunch of them that were kicked out. Message. Oh no, we have 10,000.
That's it, yeah. So that should do fine.
Yes. People don't start using it like crazy on development. Yeah.
Yeah,
It should be good.
I mean, it gives us like 300 a day, right? So that takes a. If it was, we were sending an email and test, it'd be something different, but it should be okay.
Okay. Junior, hello.
Can I get the credentials of the Mailgun account?
I already sent it to you. Oh, the credentials of the Mailgun account.
Yeah, so I can look at our dashboard there.
I'm not quite sure I can do that. Junior. Hey there.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hi. I just wanted to make a call. I'm not quite sure of what is happening. There is I just joined the background. From a project that I'm doing now. Called
I'm sorry, Junior. I'm having a
is it mine or is it yours?
lot of difficulty hearing you.
Okay.
Can you speak a bit louder?
Yes. 1 second, I will look at a headphone. I think I don't know if the background noise is me or somebody else. Yes. If you just bear with me, I'll look for a headphone.
We just muted
you're much
ourselves,
better now.
so it's much better now.
I think it's you, Hua.
Yeah, it's as usual.
Yeah. Um, oops.
Email for Google, it's your name plus whatever you want at gmail.com.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Hi, hello. So let me try it again. So I'm Junior. I just joined today the Agile Ventures website. I received an email. I had a call earlier today with Sam, and basically I'm just looking around, quite intrigued by the site and the mission, and I thought I have some time to myself, or have some time to give. So I thought I would look around, see if there's any project I can help with. To be honest, I don't know how I can help. I'm a support engineer by trade. That's what I do on a day-to-day, and I do a bit of software testing. So I thought I can provide some time testing applications or writing user stories or whatever. Development, I'm currently doing some or learning some programming languages, primarily Elm. It's a functional programming language for the front end, and OCaml, which is again a functional programming language, usually or based more for the back end. So yeah, like I said, I just saw this link in the Slack channel, and I thought I'd try it and see what was the discussion. But I think this not related to any, or I don't know, maybe particular to a project. I don't think if I can help here, but I thought I would try and see what was the discussion about.
Okay, so first from the start, welcome to Agile
Thank you.
Ventures. Basically, I don't know if Sam told you. I believe he did. He usually tells the story from the beginning to the end, but nevertheless, let me tell you more or less. So we have like the community itself. We are all developers and wannabe developers and people that want to learn new things, and we have everybody around. And basically, we are all around the world. In this case, you'll see just the three of us. We are in the US, but we have people from everywhere. You'll see that we have 4 stand-ups because Agile Ventures work in a Scrum like way, and we are all remote, and we have four scrums a day. The first 4 scrums. I think now we have only 3.
I did see 3 or 4 links. Yes, I believe the first one is at 10 in the morning, right? Or it's 10 in the morning CET, which is my time zone.
I don't quite remember. I think we have no, now we have only three. We had four.
Mm-hmm.
So two of them. One is in, I don't know the times. So the times are on the website.
Anyway,
And this one is in is the Pacific Rim US Scrum, the stand-up itself. So we join here together to talk about the projects that we are working in, and basically we are much more focused on a project that's called MedPlus.
I see.
And so we kind of hijacked this stand-up because usually no one would be around at this time, because in Europe it's a little bit late now.
Right.
So
It is.
we kind of join and talk a little bit about the Math Plus project here.
Mhm.
But everybody is welcome to this stand-up. So basically, our project it's more we are working with Ruby on Rails in the back end
Yes.
and front end. We're just working with jQuery. So I don't know if it is something that you'd like to learn, or if you just want to keep on doing something on EML and OCaml.
To be honest, I'm quite open. I'm not sure if I can be productive straight away. Obviously, no.
Yeah.
Ruby, I have never seen it, so I don't think I've been productive there. I have done a bit of jQuery and JavaScript specifically, so I do know a bit of the language. But again, if it is a running project which is already deployed, how I could help, I don't know.
Currently, it's running. It's not deployed. We have it. We're still in development phase. We're it's for a year in a month,
Wow.
I believe
Okay.
now, or
Is it
2
a
months
big
now.
project then?
It's quite big, the project itself, and the client wants to have the final product, doesn't want to have small iterations, so it's a little bit tough for us,
Right.
because we would prefer to give it to him and for him to start playing around and things like that. But we are, I believe, in a good path now, and I
Yes.
believe in the next couple of months we'll be able to do the first release of the software.
Great.
So we're there. I don't know if you want. If you want, we can talk a little bit about MedPlus. I believe that currently on Agile Ventures, the majority of the projects are Ruby.
Yes,
And
Sam
Ruby
mentioned
Rails.
it mentioned not this website one and this MedPlus and local support, I believe was. I was reading some of the projects. It seems that most of them are Ruby, of course, and he did mention a new project, this Async Voter, that he wants to develop with a different architecture using maybe Node.
Yes.
So he suggested that maybe look into that.
Yes. Basically, we have. I believe it's not the three major, but the three that are more active are local support, website one, and MedPlus at this point. But the focus of the whole community is much more Ruby on Rails, so everybody just do things in Ruby on Rails. And something that Sam is trying to change a little bit and trying to add other languages and other frameworks. We have some things in Sinatra as well, but like one or two apps in Sinatra, and we have like 3 or 4 JavaScript, jQuery projects that are more or less stopped at this point, because there's no need for any update on them. But yes, Async Voter is it's a new project that me and Sam started working on, each one on his separate side. So we have a version of the Async Voter, just a very early version of the Async Voter on his side on Node, and I don't know what mean, no, not mean because he's not using Angular, but
Right. I saw the
basic.
Express,
And
Node, and the Mongo, right?
yes, and I started doing it by my side with Angular 2 and Rails 5.
Right.
So it was basically the backend doesn't have anything, doesn't have a lot. It's more completely Angular. So we stopped development, both of us, and we're back on the drawing board, and we're trying to finish up the business requirements for the application, and then to decide what kind of infrastructure we want to use. But I believe we're going to use some sort of based infrastructure there.
So may I ask, the reason you use Rails is that, I don't know, it seems to be the prominent language across the board. Is that because everybody is more familiar with it, or, I believe Sam was the co-founder of the site. Is that because that's
So
the language he works with, or?
a little bit of history on this. Agile Ventures community, it was formed from a group of people that did a MOOC, an online course, and that online course was called, I don't remember how because it just changed its name. It was like something like I don't know. Patrick knows the name. I think I'm quite sure, but I don't remember the name. But it was software as a service, something like that. And basically, it was a Berkeley course that was that is given in Berkeley. At the same time, it is given on the web, and they used Ruby there to the thing. So it started from there. So everybody was learning Ruby on Rails, and they wanted to do some projects in Ruby on Rails, and that's how the community started.
Right.
So everybody just runs on Ruby on Rails.
I do have the link to the actual course, the one that is currently running, which is Agile Development in Agile Development using Ruby on Rails. I'm not sure if I should maybe do the course as well, as it would be beneficial in the long run.
The thing, this is the not the version 2. This is the 2, the module 2 of the course. So the basics of Ruby and everything from the basics, it's already been done in the previous module of the course. So you'd be starting on the middle. But I don't know. It depends. If this is something that you're interested in learning a new language and learning how Ruby
To be honest,
works,
I'm quite
something
open
like
to
that.
learning, so I have no, I don't know. I would like to help, also for my personal progression, really. But yeah, I really don't want to show more than I can handle, really. I already have, I am doing a MOOC, which is online, Agile Development from Coursera. And like I said, I'm also learning 2 languages at once, which is Elm and non-Camel. So I don't really think it's a good idea,
Yes, I understand.
But yeah, I would
It's
like to be helpful. That's my point. But if I can help, even if it's just like writing user stories, then I can do that as well.
basically currently we being more language agnostic, it's going to be hard.
Right.
But for example, the async voter one, we kind of need to at least write down the stories um, that that Sam talked about in the channel of the async voter. I think there are just a couple of them that need to be written down. I was going to do that, but if you want to start looking into it and start
Sure.
looking at what we have there, it's nothing, just cucumber stories.
No, I did have a look at the
just
GitHub
need-
page, so
we
for
just
sure I
need
can work on it.
We just need to create new stories there, and then after that we'll kick off the project. I don't know what Sam want to do here, but I don't know if you do have an idea of the async voter, what's going to be used for.
From my understood is for the actual task, or I'm not sure if it can be used more like for user stories as well, what can be prioritized. But what I understood is that it would be used as a mechanism to prioritize tasks for projects, right? So if you have a list of, for example, user stories, you can post using this voting system. You can decide on this user story is more critical than this one. We should work on this one first. So this would be something that would be added to a project to classify either the task in any any issues that are highlighted, or if you are working on a project in development, to classify what user story is more critical than the other. Or did I understand correct? Or
Eventually, it might go there. The first iteration, at least the first step that we have, is we need to create a bot that replaces Sam. Basically, that's the idea here, because currently what's happening as we are all remote and we are distributed around the globe. Sometimes it's difficult to get a time where everybody is in to vote on a story. And have you worked with Scrum, or you heard about it?
yes, I have worked with Scrum. Like I said, I'm doing a agile development in MOOC at the moment. So yes.
Okay, so basically, what's happening now is someone's testing this in some of the projects, like website one, I believe, and local support as well, where he would just post on the channel of Slack saying, okay, we are going to vote on the story A. And then people would talk to him on Slack and tell him, okay, I believe this story is 1 point, or is 2 points, or 3 points, depending on how difficult the story will be to implement. And or whenever he thought it would be had enough votes, he would stop the voting and he would tell everybody, okay, so this story had X amount of votes, and this is the points of the story. So basically, it's trying to pick up a process that usually is done online, where everybody is up and everybody votes at the same time, and try to do that in a centralized way. So
Yes.
in order to do that, we will need to create a bot for Slack that you can talk to, and it can save that information, the votes on the story. So that's why we the stories that we currently have there. Let me see. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, understood. I mean, so it doesn't sound more like to prioritize tasks, but more to give it some kind of timeline, right? So one will take 1 day, two will take 2 days, etc. Right?
It's the voting process of the story that you have in Scrum. So
Yes.
basically, this is going to be the first step of this voter is going to be this thing. So, for example, for us in MedPlus, maybe that would be interesting as well to use, because we are separated in more or less two teams. We have a team that we get together at this time, and we have a team that gets together, I don't know, like 8 hours ago.
Right. In the morning.
Very early in the morning. So we have these two teams and sometimes it would be good if we could just have the voting together, but we will not be ever. We will not be working together at the same time. So it's hard.
But in the end, doesn't sound like a difficult project, because you are doing just accumulating the votes and then taking the max out of it, right?
Not the max. It's going to.
Or average.
That part, I'm not sure it's already defined, because what will happen, is that when you, let's say, you close the voting, it will just bring to the channel whatever votes you had, and
Right.
then it's going to be someone that's responsible for the. So basically, the Scrum Master will pick all of them and decide if you have like 3 2s, you'll go with a 2. If you
I
have
see.
um, if you have very different things, then you might need to look into that um, in another way. But yeah, so it's going to be it's basically the idea here is just to allow Sam to vote because he cannot vote,
Yes, for sure. For sure.
and also because they also to replace him so he doesn't have to do this administrative work himself. So it's going to be a very simple thing in the beginning.
Cool. Sorry, I just want to say to the other guys in the call, I'm sorry if I hijacked the call. We're talking now about voter, and this thing, but you were talking about the project before, so I can drop off now. To be honest, I just thought I would join in and see what was the discussion. Because, like I said, I'm quite interested. This sounds like a really, really nice thing, to do, help nonprofits. And yeah, I have some time, so I thought, why not? I would like to do this as well. So sounds interesting.
Yeah, we were done anyway, Junior. So it's good to hear. Good. Thanks for
Cool.
joining and talking about things with us. Always nice to hear from other people.
Good,
Absolutely.
good.
Okay. Do you have any other question? Do you want to know anything else?
No, no. Like I said, I'm just doing some kind of orientation, going around the website. I've been reading a couple of blog posts from Sam, looking at the list of projects. So yeah, hopefully, we will talk soon. I will have a look at the voter thing, so you probably will see me there, and maybe any way I can get involved, I will try to. Yeah, you probably will see me around.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Great.
It's nice to have you around.
Yeah.
It's always good to have people to help us do nice things.
Well, let's see. Either I will learn Rails, or maybe we can start working on something else.
Who knows?
Who knows? Cool.
Yeah. Well, good luck either way.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Nice talking to you guys. We'll see you around.
Okay, Junior.
Bye.
So, does anyone have anything else they'd like to add? Any question? Anything?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so
But
Okay, bye.
I think I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
all right. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye
Have a
now.
good evening.
Bye.